to the garage. Little introduction. This is one of our current projects. It's a 1986 Aquasport 222. It's an open bow, 22 foot long. Has some minor issues, nothing too major, mostly cosmetic. We refinished some of the wood and the cockpit area up there. The motor has a bad lower unit. Apparently it got some water in it, it froze, it cracked, won't go into gear, it's junk. Got another lower unit for it. I got them both laying right here. I cannot, however, get it to go all the way in there. Everybody says, oh, it's so easy, just slides right in, slides right out, easy peasy. It's not my luck. It just doesn't work that way. There's a little brass piece up in there, right underneath of the crankcase, that I can't seem to get lined up right. So when I figure that out, I'll be sure to let y'all know. Okay. The other project we have going on in the garage right now is a 97 TJ. Jeeps are pretty easy to work on. Even the newer ones, the 97s with fuel injection and all the computer controls and everything, they're a lot simpler than you think. There's a lot of information out there on them. They're heavily modified, easy to get parts for. Plus they're fun. I mean, who doesn't want a Jeep? So this one had a blown motor. So we've got a replacement motor going into it right now. As you can see, we've got the shop crane sitting here ready to rock and roll. It's going to be getting a paint job as well when I get that far. The other things I've done to it, the windshield is cracked. So I got a parts sheet that I got the motor out of, and I got the windshield bracket and windshield off of it. That Jeep had full doors on it rather than the half doors. I kind of like the full doors a little bit better with a roll-up, roll-down window. A lot easier to work than the zipper windows. Anybody who's ever had a TJ with half doors knows exactly what I'm talking about. Some of the parts that are going into this Jeep, in addition to the new motor, are extended fender flares. I had to replace a fender over there that was damaged. Previous owner had hit something with the front of it and kinked it up. It just wasn't worth trying to fix. I've also got a new front bumper for it. It's a winch bumper with some LED lights in it. Looks pretty cool. As you can see, the motor covers for the boat are sitting over here. It's not a huge garage. We make do with what we have. Got these extended fender flares that are going on it. Underneath that is what they call the Angry Bird grill insert. It makes it look angry and mean. Everybody likes a Jeep like that. And the very bottom, of course, is the bumper. It's a winch bumper with LED lights built into it. Curious to see what it looks like when it's all said and done. I think it's going to look pretty nice. I haven't officially decided what color it's going to be yet, but it'll be awesome. Anything's better than this ugly blue. This is the motor that came out of the Jeep that caused us to have to put a different motor in it. It blew a head gasket, it got hot, and what happens when the engine gets hot, everything expands. That's why heat in an engine is bad. It gets too hot, everything gets a little bit bigger, the tolerances are so tight, things start rubbing and pushing and colliding that shouldn't be. And I'm going to show you what happened to this one. If you look right here in this cylinder, you can see how it's all scuffed up. And you can see how the other ones are not. This is what happened. It got hot, everything expanded, everything got tight, and it started jamming that cylinder and locked the motor right up. When it cooled down, it freed up, it would run, but it didn't have any compression on this cylinder. So that's a little tour of the garage. Some of the projects we're working on, some of them short term, some of them long term, some of them someday. And I hope you all come along for the ride.